The entertainment world has had another busy week and weekend. From news about a Dory-able movie
that was
breaking
pretty
a record
bad.
to
Ouch.
baby news. We've got you covered.
We do have you covered. That was pretty bad,
so
but
solid.
I'm just going to toss it to Stephanie Dunlap, host of the Sizzle TV on the CW Tucson, is here with the top story. Steph, nice to be on with you.
Thank you for having me again.
I don't think I've ever been on with you. Have you been on with her before?
I have been on with Stephanie before. It's been a while.
And she's got all the news for us, including baby news, right?
Yes. So, as you know, it was Father's Day weekend, and so some dads have extra reason to celebrate. One of those is Eddie Redmayne. He actually, him and his wife gave birth to their first child over the weekend. The name is Iris Mary Redmayne, and he actually announced the news in the Times, Britain's Times newspaper, which I thought was interesting, which is the same way that he actually announced the news back in 2014 for their engagement. So I thought that was a super sweet way of doing it.
And very old school, the newspaper. Usually it's social media, it's on TV.
I dig it.
He's British.
And a unique name too, Iris. I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah.
I've heard Apple, but not Iris.
So a pre-Father's Day celebration for them.
Excellent.
Also, another person is actually Chelsea Clinton, Hillary and Bill Clinton's daughter. She gave birth on Saturday to her second child, and the name is Aiden Clinton Mezvinsky, and they announced the news on Twitter saying, "Mark and I are overwhelmed with gratitude and love as we celebrate the birth of our son, Aiden Clinton Mezvinsky." So they're obviously keeping the Clinton name. And they have one other child, Charlotte, at 1 year old, and so now she is a big sister.
Oh, how sweet is that?
Yeah.
Clintons with 2 grandchildren.
Congrats to them.
That's right. So also box office news over the weekend. Finding Dory, the sequel to Finding Nemo, made a splash at the box office. Get it?
Good one,
Splash.
Stephanie. That's another good joke.
jokes
I
all
have
over
to
the
come up
place.
with mine now. I can't.
I know, I'm hilarious. Well, anyway, so it's broke 2 records this weekend. The first one is that it's the highest opening weekend for an animated film. Do you know which film it broke?
Toy Story.
Finding Nemo 1.
Shrek 3,
Oh,
actually.
Shrek 3.
Wow,
Yeah.
way off.
Yeah, and it's also the highest, second highest weekend for 2016, right behind Captain America: Civil War.
Kidding.
Yeah, so it did really well, bringing in $136.2 million.
Well, I would hope so. I mean, with all the promotion they did on the Ellen show, they had an Ellen week. Well, it's it's Ellen every day, but they had a Finding Dory week on her show.
And it's been 13 years since the last
been that
one.
long?
13 years.
Oh my goodness.
My
So,
God.
I mean, I saw it over the weekend, very enjoyable. I still liked Finding Nemo better, but I definitely recommend seeing it.
Did you? I'm going to probably watch this on Netflix when
I'll
it
have to
comes out.
check
Okay,
it out.
really quick, one more.
Yes,
and
so
sad one.
this is it turns to a serious note. Anton Yelchin, Anton Yelchin, I'm sorry, that you know from Chekhov from the new Star Trek movies. He passed away over the weekend, 27 years old. What happened was he actually got out of his car and accidentally left it in neutral and went behind the car, and it was rolling down the driveway, and it pinned him against his mailbox. And
tragic accident.
Yeah, definitely. And my thoughts go out to the family and
Us too.
friends.
Stephanie, thank you so much for being on with us.
Yeah, of course.
Catch more of Stephanie's entertainment updates throughout the day on the CW Tucson, or check out the CW Tucson on Facebook and Twitter.